tonight's event, #Garcia Herrera. You can give us your reaction to Canelo Angulo, especially the controversial stoppage in the 10th round. How long will that knockout streak last for Deontay Wilder? And where do you think Danny Garcia ranks right now on the pound-for-pound list? For the complete slate of events and more on everything from Showtime Sports, including our new boxing blog featuring videos, stats, analysis, and more, you can log on to show.com/sports. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Right now, let's get to it here on Showtime Extreme. We go ringside. Brian Custer and Steve Farhood.
BK, thank you very much. You know, nearly 3 years ago, you see Daniel Jacobs right there. He had partial paralysis in his legs. The tumor the size of a walnut found on his spine. He was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. It's an aggressive form of bone cancer. He was advised never to fight again. He is back. He's on the doorstep of fighting for a world title. But first, he must get through Milton Nunez. Steve Farhood, take me through the numbers.
Well, the tail of the tape for this one, the physical dimensions of these two, Brian, very similar, but the respective ages. We know Daniel Jacobs is 27. Nunez, he told us he has 3 different birth certificates. So he's as old as he wants to be.
And the rules governing this fight.
And the rules are the unified rules. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the ref can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight becomes official after 4 rounds.
Both fighters are in the ring. Let's get the official introductions. Here's our ring announcer, the always classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you and welcome to Coliseo Rubén Rodríguez en Bayamón, Puerto Rico. Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos aficionados al box. Tenemos una gran noche del boxeo por Golden Boy Promotions, Swift Promotions, PR Best Boxing, and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, AT&T, Rethink Possible, Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it, en la ciudad de Bayamón, señor alcalde Ramón Luis Rivera. Introducing to you our judges, all from Puerto Rico, presentando a los jueces. From San Juan, Samuel Conde. From Yabucoa, Hernando Stadel. And from Bayamón, Jose Roberto Torres. And the referee in charge, el referee Ramón Peña. All right, fans, here we go. 10 rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. Bien, amigos, 10 asaltos en pesos medio. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red trunks with white and gold trim. He weighed in at 162 pounds. Presentando en la esquina roja, pesando 162 libras. His record stands at 26 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, with 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Tiene un récord de 26 victorias, 9 derrotas y un empate, con 24 ganadas por la vía del knockout. From Barranquilla, Colombia, Milton, el Misil Nunez. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round attraction, wearing pink trunks with white trim. He weighed in at 161 1/2 pounds. Y su oponente, la esquina azul, tiene un peso de 161 libras y medio. His record, 26 wins, 1 loss, with 23 wins coming by way of knockout. Clasificado número 6 OMB y número 5 CMB de la FIB. Tiene un récord de 26 victorias y 1 derrota, con 23 ganadas por la vía del knockout. He is ranked the number 6 middleweight in the world by the WBO, number 5 by the WBC and the IBF. Introducing the Golden Child, Daniel Jacobs. Once again, a referee in charge, Ramón Peña.
Ok, muchachos, ya ustedes recibieron las instrucciones sobre respectiva esquina. You already received the instructions to your corner. Recuerden protegerse en todo momento. Remember, protect yourself all time. Touch left and good luck. Choque guante, Dios le bendigamos.
This is the 5th fight Daniel Jacobs has had since recovering from cancer. And you see Milton Nunez When you look at his record, 6 of his 9 losses by knockout, 4 of them have come in the first round. Jacobs in the pink trunks, Nunez in the red. And Jacobs comes right out with a right hand.
Nunez, a pretty good right-handed puncher himself. His problem is he has trouble getting into fights. Once he gets out of the first round, he's okay. He's pretty sturdy. But he tends to just kind of wave that left hand. That's an invitation for a counter right hand, and Danny Jacobs is a very slick boxer. He's already looking for that punch. He's throwing more right hands than jabs. There it is again.
Interesting thing about Nunez, he's taken a lot of fights on a day's notice, week notice. This is the first fight he said he's actually trained for. Spent 4 weeks in training getting ready for Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah, a couple of years back he fought on Showbox with 3 days notice. And he gave DeAndre Lattimore, who's a pretty good guy, French contender, he gave him a pretty good fight, knocked him down in the 9th and 10th rounds. So you don't know what you're getting with Nunez.
Jacobs a big right hook. Backs Nunez up.
One thing Nunez does, and it might be the reason he's been stopped in the first round so many times, when he gets hurt, he shows it. He's not good at masking it.
Halfway through the first round here, Daniel Jacobs, as he pounds Nunez. Left hook to the body, followed it up with a right hand. And there's a left hook that drops Nunez. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nunez has got a minute. As Jacobs goes on the attack with a right hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tú también debes levantar la mano, levanta la mano, levanta la mano. Okay.
Decent right hand by Nunez. Remember, no 3 knockdown rule, but I don't think it's really going to be significant.
Yeah, 30 seconds. There's a left hook. 3rd time he's down, and that's it.
That's it, my friend, okay? That's it. That's it.
5th time now, Milton Nunez has been knocked out in the first round.
Well, his trainer said to us yesterday, he's not very skillful, but he has cojones. You know what? That was the wrong body part he needed. He needed the chin tonight, not cojones. And he didn't have it, and this happened again and again with Nunez. But Danny Jacobs, who's obviously looking for his 2nd shot at a world title, did what he had to do, took care of business. He loved Peter Quillen. Quillen has a defense April 19 against Lucas Konechny, so first things first.
Shout out to all my Browns, my Colombian family. Shout out to everybody back in Brooklyn, Brownsville. I love you. They can't deny me now.
As you heard him, you can't deny me now. He would love, he says he even dreams about a fight with Peter Quillen.
Yeah, he dreams about it all the time. Well, this was not a shocking result based on Nunez's past history. What Quillen did really nicely was everything was in combination, and really what he found out early in the fight, he could land his right hand. He landed his first jab. You saw a left hook. Now we're going to take a look at the 2nd knockdown. And by now, this round seemed like it was about 6 minutes long. It's a right hand sort of to the temple. And at this point, anything that connects was going to take Nunez down. And once again, the 3 knockdown rule was not in effect, but the referee saw enough. Big overhand right. Jacobs not abandoning the body as well, adds a shot downstairs before he goes back upstairs. And referee Ramon Pena immediately calls it off. Danny Jacobs closer to his dream.
It's an incredible story. He says he wants to be the first world champion to not only beat cancer, but become world champion.
Not at all. Not at all.
All right, let's get the official numbers of the stoppages, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 25 seconds in round number 1. Tenemos el tiempo 2 minutos 25 segundos en el primer round. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. El ganador por knockout técnico, the Golden Child, Daniel Jacobs.
Quite a story. Here's the victorious winner there. He's standing by with our Jim Gray. Here's Jim.
All right, thank you very much. Daniel.
Yes.
Was this a little bit easier than you might have anticipated?
Not really. He caught me with a good right hand, and that kind of woke me up. But I got out of that caliber, I wanted to, I wanted to test myself. He wasn't really a skillful fighter, but he punched. And when he caught me with a right hand, I said, okay, now it's time to wake up. And I put my combinations together right behind my jab and got him out of there.
Caught him with a good left hook. Did you feel he'd be able to recover after the first knockdown?
No, I didn't. I've seen this guy fight before. I knew he couldn't take a real good shot, and all I needed to do was just exactly what I did, and that's finish the job.
As we take a look right here, Daniel, at your first knockdown, that left hook you just described, where did you see that you could get this off right coming up?
Well, I did what we call a pyramid, and I kind of pivot off my left foot and spin the third left hook. It was a good shot, and he went down from it.
And here's the second.
Boom, overhand right. My son actually told me to throw that shot. My son Nathaniel, he said, Daddy, you got to throw the overhand right, and if you miss, you got to come back with the left hand, okay?
Is your son now doing some scouting?
Yes, he is. He knows.
And here's the final one.
Good shot. Yep. I knew it now. It was just time for him to go. So once I put my punches together, it was night-night.
All right, so now you'd like a second title shot, an opportunity against Peter Quillen if he should be able to win Kid Chocolate on April 19th.
Absolutely. I'm rooting for him to win. Obviously, that's a match that the fans want. I believe Brooklyn fans deserve it, and we need to make it happen. We have the same promoters, same managers. It needs to happen.
From where you were with cancer and being told you're never going to fight again and perhaps not even live, to where you are now back on the doorstep, what goes through you when you have taken this journey? Can you describe it to others?
Well, for me, it's nothing can stop me. I am a living proof that if you take your destiny into your own hands, can no one stop you. I was told I could never do this again, right? And here I am, my 5th fight in, 5 knockouts since I've been back. They can't deny me. And I'm going to be living proof to all the survivors out there that anything is possible.
And you're healthy. And you're now Daniel. Why no longer Danny?
Well, Danny was my nickname. My family called me Danny, but I'm growing up now. I'm more mature. I want to adopt my name back. I love Daniel.
All right, Daniel, congratulations to you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much. God bless.
All right, Brian, back to you.